That turned out to be a huge scam. Dink Doink, your stupid fucking South Park ripoff, turned out to be a big scam. You've never had good intentions, Logan Paul. I don't know what you're talking about. The price of ETH was higher when they bought the egg, so the refund is less than what they paid. I'd be interested to know just exactly how much.
I'm just worried that a victim out there who has one NFT and $5,000 of Zoo token, or $1,000 of Zoo token, or $10,000 or $100,000, whatever it is, they're gonna get their $200 refund for their NFT, and as a result, the rest of their claim is going to be waived.
Logan Paul, if you guys remember, he was exposed for his many crypto scams. Like, I think it was like 4 or 5. I think it was 3, actually. Sorry, let me be specific. I think it was 3 crypto scams in total that he was exposed for. The biggest one, obviously, being Cryptozoo. Almost a year ago at this point, he basically promised everyone that he was going to pay back all the Cryptozoo victims, and it's taken a really long time, a stupid amount of time, actually. And yeah, he's finally responded, and he is actually going to refund these people. Obviously, it's really good that he is refunding the Cryptozoo victims, when even though he has multiple other projects that he should also be refunding. But that's aside from the point. Okay, we're going to read this statement, and then we have multiple other statements from people who have criticized him, being Mudahar, Kavos, and Attorney Som. Obviously, these 3 people are probably the most critical of Logan Paul. But we're going to get right into it, excluding Kavos, obviously. Okay, so his statement starts out by saying, "Today, I'm incredibly happy to announce that I'm delivering on my promise to buy back base egg and base animal Cryptozoo NFTs for the original purchase price. This buyback program is being carried out at eggnftbuyback.com. Claims can be submitted through the site through February 8th. I approached the Cryptozoo project like everything else I'm passionate about, only with the best possible intentions and success for everyone who shared our vision. I never made a single penny from the project, period." Okay, I'm already seeing a few issues, okay? You never made a single penny from the project, period. That's because you saw it start to go southways, okay? Let's be honest here. You saw, like, I think it was your other people you saw other people basically make out with money, and you saw it start to go southways, so that's why you didn't make money. And only with the best possible intentions for everyone who shared our vision. No, you never have had good intentions. I mean, there's just so many examples. It was, I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but it was like the one where you could own part of like a fucking Pokemon card, right? That turned out to be a huge scam. Dink Doink, your stupid fucking South Park ripoff, turned out to be a big scam. You've never had good intentions, Logan Paul. I don't know what you're talking about. You accuse our government to pay back the victims? Yeah, I don't trust Logan Paul at all. The opposite is true, because I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to make it happen. This whole buyback program, I am personally committing more than $2.3 million to buy back base eggs and base animals from every person who intended to pay Cryptozoo like you. I'm highly disappointed the game was not delivered. Okay. Logan, you literally, a couple months back were flexing a prime bottle made of pure gold, okay? 2.3 million is chump change. All right, let's be honest. You are not taking a big financial loss because you're paying these people back, okay? Let's be real here, buddy. As I said a year ago, Cryptozoo was delivered by bad actors who did steal money and betrayed our team while internally sabotaging the game. I mean, dude, if I remember correctly, these people were so obviously fucking, like, scammers. Like, this isn't even, like, a post-hoc rationalization thing, right? Like, why, before doing a project with someone, would you not, like, do a background check on them, right? Like, they had a long history of scamming. Why would you not do a background check? But whatever. It seems like Logan Paul is just fine with working with scammers up until they fuck him over, right? This has now been confirmed by an extensive investigation involved a forensic analysis of blockchain activity of the review of thousands of communications. With this evidence in mind, I have filed a federal court in Texas to hold these bad actors accountable. The 20-page lawsuit is publicly found here. Lawsuit is not based on snippets of conversations taken out of context. Lawsuit is a result of an exhaustive investigation that included the review of the entirety of conversations and tracking nefarious trading activity related to the project, nefarious trading activity taken behind our backs without our knowledge and with the intention of defrauding us all. As far as the game itself, unfortunately, I would not be released. I personally spent again, this is fucking nothing to Logan Paul, bro. Like, it's literally zero to Logan Paul. Like, this is like a meal like McDonald's for Logan Paul to have it developed. And after its completion early 2023 and somewhat further diligence, unfortunately, there are too many regulatory hurdles that would need to be cleared that I did not really understand and ultimately delay this buyback even further. The buyback is a way for me to make whole those who intended to play Cryptozoo. The buyback is not intended to compensate those who gambled on the crypto market and lost. It's important to remember that the Zoo token was created to support Cryptozoo game and its players, was not intended as an investment vehicle as outlined in the original white paper. Okay. I mean, really, it was not intended as an investment vehicle. Are you kidding me right now? I feel like he's just covering his ass here, right? Like, he's like, oh, this was just like a video game, right? It's a video game. No, you made this, you most definitely made this seem as a legitimate investment, like, opportunity. And yeah, even if it was in some fucking fine print on the original white paper, it is so clear that that was your, like, you were implying that heavily, right? This solution has been anything but simple. So I want to thank everyone for their patience as we figured out the logistics of making the first ever buy. Okay. So the first wave of criticism comes here from Mudahar. Logan Paul's year-delayed refund is awesome for victims. It's also cute. It's happening as he's being sued over this, and his refund scheme includes a waiver excluding him from any anticipated claims from that lawsuit. If only the other crypto schemes had refunds like this too. By accepting these terms, you acknowledge and agree that you are waiving any actual or anticipated claims against Paul, as well as against any regulated personnel, affiliates, agents, partners, employees, service providers, or representatives for monetary equitable relief arising out or in connection with Cryptozoo, including but not limited to this buyback, your purchase of any Zoo tokens, or your purchase of any Cryptozoo NFT. You further acknowledge that the buyback does not constitute an admission by Paul of your legal entitlement to any amount, nor does it constitute an admission of any responsibility in connection with any actual anticipated claims relating to Cryptozoo. So I think what this is saying here is that okay, so I think what he's saying here is that basically if you accept this money from the buyback, then you can't sue him, right? And then he's saying that it's not an admission that yeah. And you can't, okay, so that's interesting. Logan Paul, after a year finally doing what he promised, however, this refund isn't an adequate solution. Most people scammed, sold their eggs and animal to try and salvage what they could, meaning that they aren't going to get back what they thought they would. The price of ETH was higher when they bought the eggs, so the refund is less than what they paid. I'd be interested to know just exactly how much. It's been nearly a year since he said he was going to do this. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is very late. I mean, it's good if he did it in the first place, but I mean, a year, really? Logan Paul has, like, basically infinite resources, okay? Like, this dude is so fucking rich. He makes so much fucking money. It is, quite frankly, ridiculous it took him a year, okay? People unfamiliar with this drama don't even know that Logan offered this solution about a year ago. By the way, before he even offered the solution, he just basically threatened to sue CoffeeZilla, which was completely out of line and so fucking stupid, man. After this, he went radio silent, ignored all CoffeeZilla's messages asking the refunds were, and never mentioned it again. So obviously, he was not, like, this was not a priority for him, okay? He wants to seem like such a good guy. He invested all this money, but this was not a priority for him. If it was really a priority for him, he would be communicating constantly with CoffeeZilla. He'd be talking about it publicly, but he never did any of that, okay? He's just such a slimy little fucker, man. If people affected by Cryptozoo are happy with the claim back, then I'm happy for them. They deserve something. but a lot of the victims do not feel it was adequate compensation and are suing Logan Paul. I don't blame them one bit. He has lied and deceived them and don't want to be off easy. Speaking of getting sued, here we have Attorney Tom. If you don't know who Attorney Tom is, he is actually the lawyer who is suing Logan Paul. So here's what he had to say about it. I'm very interested in this.
Here, as many of y'all know, my legal team and I, we are the lawyers suing Logan Paul and the rest of the defendants in the Cryptozoo class action lawsuit. And today's video is actually an emergency update requested by a number of our clients regarding the Logan Paul Cryptozoo buyback. But we decided to make this video public because we think it's important for all the Cryptozoo victims out there to understand what is going on. Because in my opinion, I think this buyback is a sneaky trick. And I wish I could say I'm surprised by the actions of the defendants, but I'm not. So if you look behind me, here is the statement released today by Mr. Paul. I'm not going to cover a vast majority of this statement, even though I think it's filled with a bunch of inaccuracies, misstatements, and quite frankly, just PR spin. And the reason I'm doing that is because in the coming days, we're actually filing an amended complaint, which is going to answer a lot of questions, I think. This is something we've actually been working on for a while. It's just kind of a coincidence that Mr. Paul is doing this now. But I'm going to mention one part of this statement, and I'm going to do this later. This buyback is for base eggs and base animal Cryptozoo NFTs. Only the NFTs, only the base NFTs, not the zoo tokens or the hybrids. Now, why is this?
That's actually a very interesting detail. So if you like hybridized or did the other like stupid game shit, then you actually can't buy back. That's an incredibly interesting detail. I mean, even with this, I feel like, why would you not let people buy back your hybrids or whatever? That's so fucking weird, man. Like, there's just so much snake shit coming from Logan Paul constantly where he's like not gonna give. Why would you not let people give those back, dude?
Important. This is important because if you decide to do the buyback, there are terms and conditions in that buyback. Now I'm going to read you these terms and conditions. It says, by accepting these terms, you acknowledge and agree that you are waiving any actual or anticipated claims against Paul, as well as against any related personal affiliates, agents, partners, employees, service providers, or representatives for monetary or equitable relief arising out of or in connection with Cryptozoo, including but not limited to this buyback, your purchase of any zoo tokens, or purchase of any Cryptozoo NFTs. So he's saying this is only a buyback for the NFTs at their mint price at a lower price of Ethereum.
So if you don't know, the mint price is just basically what you paid initially for it, right?
Today than it was when you bought it, but you're also waiving your rights to pursue zoo token. And that is pretty ironic because in the one section of the statement that I'm going to talk about, he basically victim blames. He said,
okay, so yeah, that is very interesting because, I mean, as Kavos points out here, the price of Ethereum was higher when they bought the eggs. So basically, they have to accept less money now. I don't know exactly how much it'd be. I'd be very interested to know. And also, you're waiving any right to pursue any more money from him, right? Because you're getting this refund.
Yes. This buyback is not intended to compensate those who gambled on the crypto market and lost, referring to the Zoo token. It's important to remember that Zoo token was created to support the Cryptozoo game and its players and was not intended as an investment vehicle. Mind you, Zoo token, the founders assigned themselves billions of these Zoo tokens. They attempted to pay service providers.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Do you, I mean, do you expect me, like, Logan Paul expects us to believe that all of the creators or whatever, they just literally wanted to create this Zoo token to play the game, and they all invested a bunch to play the game. When in reality, the game is literally nothing. Like, to my understanding, all you do in the game is fuse these animals and then release them for more tokens, right? It's not even really a game. So it's so obviously like it was an actual. He wanted it to be an investment thing,
developers
not an actual game.
In Zoo tokens, allegedly they bought Zoo token at an artificially low price because they stealth launched it, meaning they stealth launched the game to themselves but not the public, so they could buy it up at a low price. They sure acted, in my opinion, like Zoo token was an investment vehicle. Zoo token, there was billions of dollars in trading volume in Zoo token, yet for their NFT buyback, they have no problem getting people to waive their claims for Zoo token. It's just so disheartening. It's just so disheartening to watch this kind of action unfold in real time. I would have loved if Logan came forward and said, here's the refund, no strings attached, start recouping some of your losses to our victims while we pursue the Zoo token aspect, right? But no, he has to try and put strings attached, and this just feels dirty. It feels deceptive. Obviously, our recommendation to our clients is we're still pursuing this case anyway. Our recommendation to clients is that do not engage with this refund because of this language. We're still going to pursue, and I'm just worried that a victim out there who has one NFT and $5,000 of Zoo token, or $1,000 of Zoo token, or $10,000 or $100,000, whatever it is, they're going to get their $200 refund for their NFT, and as a result, the rest of their claim is going to be waived. It's just disheartening, and I think people should know what the consequences of that are. That's why we're making this video. Do with that what you will.
Logan Paul is
everybody.
Such a slimy little fucker, man. What you have people like KSI coming out. What will the haters say now? Oh, Kavos right now. Like, bro, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. The fan, bro. Come on now. Coffeezilla when he can't use Logan's name to pay his rent any longer. Buddy, I don't think Coffeezilla needs Logan's name to pay his rent, bro. He literally just released a video like exposing a huge fucking scam. I'm gonna pull that up. I literally just turned it into a segment for my channel because I reacted to it the other night. But I mean, look, 5 million views, bro. 1.7 million views, 3.7 million views, 2.1 million views. He does not need Logan Paul, buddy. All right, let's just say that. Oh my god. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Logan Paul just continues to prove himself to be one of the shittiest fucking people on the website. Honestly, I don't fucking feel bad for this fucker at all. Such a weaselly little fucker, man.